Hi guys, this is just how I'm gonna do it from now on. Just hit play while you're loading the dishwasher or while you're doing something, working on your car. I don't know, it'll just be easier for both of us, all of us. So let's see, I want to talk about the website. Got a little ahead of myself this morning, got a little excited that I got an email that it was ready. It's actually not ready. There's a few things that I need to have changed on there. So for those of you that have it, just sit tight. Let me get them changed. I'm going to add it now that the URL is registered. I'm going to add it to the flyers and get those printed starting tomorrow. So just wanted to make that clear. I want to do a recap of how this started. So we've tried every avenue. And we did that because we knew how much the cleanup cost was going to be from the VCOC and what, Resolute, the previous company, had sitting in escrow that's no longer there, that they got back. So we weren't on board with the class action. And when the first class action rolled around, I wasn't on board because it's a nuisance class action, guys. So that that doesn't include remediation, that doesn't include latent health. It's not what we needed in the full scope of things. So that's why I still wasn't on board. The only reason I'm on board now with class action and with the Elrod Pope team is because of what they have. They're experts, they're consultants. It's 4 legal teams. So that's the only reason. And the other thing is we've tried everything. I mean, we've tried almost everything. I know we have new ideas coming, but I don't think it's going to be what stops it. Maybe getting it out there nationally, that would be good, but I don't think it'll be what stops it. So we need to still try. That's the one reason why I'm on board with the class action, and it doesn't cost you guys anything. So, you're not gonna, if it fails, it fails, you're not gonna be out anything, so, that's the other reason. So flyers will get printed. Why I'm on board with the class action. I also I've talked to 4 people now, that have been in similar situations to this, some with chemicals, air emissions, refineries, things like that, in different parts of the U.S. So not here, but all of them have come down to a class action. There's it's sad that the only way to make people do the right thing nowadays is to sue them. I'm all for less lawsuits, less regulation, less control of things, but it requires people to do the right thing. And unfortunately, that's not what is happening here with New-Indy. I'm sorry, it's just not. I mean, we have several pieces of proof, a timeline of what's happened, and it's not getting better. So that brings me to the next thing I wanted to talk about, because when I was reviewing the town hall from last night, the live footage, it got me thinking, and I went back to the March inspection report and I looked at it, and by DHEC, and New-Indy stated that they would begin dredging in 2 to 3 months. So March, April, May, June, July. I mean, we're 4 months out from just March, 7 months out from when this all started, because I was on Nextdoor talking about this before the Facebook group. The Facebook group was started because of how people were behaving on Nextdoor. So I just wanted to get away from that and have an area where we could kind of all collaborate and work together. So, they said that they were going to start dredging, and I know that they have done some with their one excavator. I imagine with, they said it's however many acres they said it was. I imagine if they continue with just that one, we're looking at a long time. And then they're still sending, the half to the aeration basin. So I'm just baffled as to why it's taking so long. Is it because they had to hire a company? Why didn't you start that back in March? I mean, it's July. If you started dredging, your aeration would start working. So why are we not doing anything, New-Indy? because adding calcium nitrate and peroxide to your waste stream isn't really much when you've got, you know, dust devils, because you've got aeration and nastiness that you created. So let's do something now. All right, thanks guys.